Hi, this is Stan Fitzgerald with Veterans for America First and on our partnered channel, The Vet Voice. I'm here with retired Detective Sergeant Jack Cucci. Jack is doing some great work even after retirement. He's running a program called For the Finest. It's a charitable effort. Jack, you want to tell us a little about your background in the NYPD and then get into the charity?
Sure. I did 22 years with the NYPD. Started on patrol, sort of the normal stuff, patrol. Then I was actually even a bike unit in the housing product projects back in the 90s. Went into after that into the warrant squad. Then we went into. I was promoted from there to sergeant. Went to the 7-0. I was an anti-crime sergeant. Was starting to go into the detective bureau and wound up getting recruited into the intelligence division at the time. And at the time, it was really to do, you know, heavy cases, gangs, drugs, guns, that type of thing. Worked with phenomenal people, and then 9/11 hit, and the focus all changed, and it turned to terrorism. And we started investigating, terrorism and individuals who either support, fund, or are actively taking part in that type of stuff. So, we actually ran informants into locations and groups and things to that effect for a number of years, and we did a lot of good for the city. Things that we did, no one will ever really know about. It's just, they were all confidential cases, but we stopped a lot of things from happening. I wound up working for 22 years on the job, and then I retired. I went into banking, believe it or not. That was my forte before I was a police officer. And then after getting tired of that, realizing that it really is the exactly the way I left it, what have you done for me lately? And there's no honor there. I went back to working in like the federal courts, as a contractor for the U.S. Marshal Service. So we just protect the judges, move the jury, sort of like the security, armed. But that's where a few of us that came from the intelligence division were talking and came up with this idea about giving back and helping. The brainchild was my partner, Eric. And from there, he actually was so excited about it. He went to Colombia, I told you before, with his family, learned about coffee, was texting us and telling us all about coffee. And, when he came back, we, just started running with it. We found a roaster in Brooklyn who's phenomenal, and they help us out a lot. They give us a great product that is fantastic so far, all positive reviews. And we really, actually did it. We were actually surprised when the end result came. So we've been online maybe for a few months. We're relatively new. It's in its infancy stage, and what we do is a portion of the profits from every bag that we sell goes to law enforcement charities. The charity that we're affiliated with is NYPD with Arms Wide Open. It's a charity that is for finest. They support finest families with special needs children. They do a lot of great work. They're a wonderful charity. We're honored to be a part of them, and that's sort of like who we're affiliated with now. And like I said before, as we grow, God willing, and we have more sales, we'll be able to take on other reputable charities and give back to more and more people. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about.
So Jack had reached out to Veterans for America First in a partnership effort, and we're going to process that through and partner with these fine retired police officers in New York City who are helping special needs children. And we also have a partnership with a new project we're starting called the Chaplain Corps. That'll be up and running in a couple months. And I can tell you right now, this is right up that alley. So we're going to get that organization to back you as well. And I'll reach out back again in a couple months on that when it's ready. But Veterans for America First is always honored to work with veterans and first responders like yourself, especially when you're doing such great charitable efforts. So can you go ahead and plug your website for the finest for your actual charity?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's Pour the Finest. It's www.pourthefinest.com. That's where you can buy coffee. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, Twitter, on all social media. Finest at Pour the Finest. And that's it in sum and substance. I mean, we're honored and happy that you would help us out like this. We appreciate it. We're so new, we really want the word to get out because it's a fantastic charity. And we really want to help them.
Well, we appreciate you even reaching out to us, and it's an honor to work with heroes like yourself, and we always will. So Jack, we'll get back in touch behind the scenes and get this finalized. And we recommend to all our viewers to please visit their website. And Jack, can they follow you on social media personally, or is it just the?
Sure. I think at Jack330.
Okay,
I believe that's what it is. I don't know. One of the kids set it up for me.
there you go. Oh, you're going to end up having a lot of fans because people appreciate what you did, not just for New York, but what you did in your squad. Was for the whole country, and you kept us safe. So,
Some of the
you're an
finest
American.
I've ever worked with.
Well,
I don't want to say it worked for me because they did a fantastic job. I was just part of the work, the effort.
And there you go. There's a true modest hero. It is a team effort. I've done it myself, not terrorism, but narcotics, and it's the unit. So these are good people, and we'll be back in touch soon, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Take care.
Bye bye now.